Section 8 of Mother Earth, Volume 1, Number 1, March, 1906. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Chuck Williamson. Mother Earth, Volume 1, Number 1, March, 1906. Section 8. Reflections of a Rich Man. If God were not in existence, we would have to order one from the professors of theology. The fear instilled in the majority of the poor with the God, devil, heaven, and hell idea is greater than their dread of 100,000 policemen. Had we not given God the place of chief gendarme of the universe, we would need twice as many soldiers and police as we have today. A poor devil who owns but $1,000,000 said to me the other day, "I, in your place, would rather contribute money towards art and literature than to donate it to the Baptist Church." What an impractical fellow. Art and literature among the common people only tends to cause mischief. They are to remain our privilege. We know the demands of good taste, and we can afford to pay for the aesthetic pleasures of life. The majority is unable to do that. Besides, to teach them the beauty of art only leads to make them discontented and rebellious against our authority. I frankly admit I never had a great admiration for Jesus of Nazareth. A man of disordered circumstances arouses my disgust. Jesus was neither engaged in any kind of a business, nor did he possess as much as a bank account, nor even a steady home. He preached to the poor. What for? The poor should work and not philosophize. The scriptures tell nowhere that Jesus returned the mule upon which he made his entry into Jerusalem to the owner, or that he paid him for it. I strongly suspect he did not do it. One thing is certain. I would never have taken this dreamer of the abolition of profits as my business partner. It was very hot yesterday. I walked through my park, intending to betake myself to my favorite place for rest and reverie. Suddenly I stood still, arrested by the sight of a man lying under a tree. In my park? And how the fellow looked, in rags and dirty! I have been told I was kind-hearted, and I realized this myself at that moment. I walked over to the man and inquired interestedly, "Are you ill?" He grunted in reply. The wretch must have thought in his sleep that I was one of his kind. My generosity did not cease. "If you need money, do not feel shy about telling me. How much do you need? I am the rich XYZ, who has a fabulous fortune, as you have undoubtedly heard." At this remark, the scoundrel turned on the other side, with his back toward me, and said while yawning, "What do I want? I want to sleep. Will you be good enough to keep the mosquitoes away for 2 hours?" Within 5 minutes, I had my servant kick this impertinent and ungrateful wretch out of my park. If all the low class think as this fellow, I fear our charitable efforts in their behalf will accomplish little. $11,917,946.58 as with the gallant General Bingham asks us for protecting us from each other for the ensuing year. With a population of 4,000,000 and 4.5 members to a family, we pay a fraction less than $3 per head, and about $13.50 for a family for police protection in this enlightened Christian. 750,000 of us are Jews, but ours is a Christian city of ours. I'd give that silver watch of mine away and mind my own business if I thought it would come cheaper, but it won't do. H. Rogers is my brother and keeper, and he insists he needs protection and I must pay for it. So what can I do? I've told him I'm a peaceful, propertyless man, with no higher ambition than to love my fellow man and woman and mind my own business. But his reply has invariably been, "I'm Dr. Tarr, and my system prevails in this lunatic asylum." I recognize the logic of his argument all right, and continue to pay for his protection, and feel grateful for the privilege of grumbling a little now and again. End of Section 8.